Michael Bane, and welcome to a really illuminating episode of Shooting Gallery. Mini 9mm like this SIG are among the most popular carry guns in the world for obvious reasons. Flat, small, easy to carry. But just like you choose your ammunition, just like you work hard to find your holster, you need to have both a white light and a laser on your Mini 9mm. White light identifies. When people say to me, I've got night sights, great. Does that help you know what you're shooting at? No, it helps you get a sight picture. You need to be able to identify, and the laser allows you to sight. And what we want to do in this episode is step you through what you need, what you don't need, and how you can choose the correct light for the correct application. In order to do that, I've asked a couple of friends of mine from Streamlight to join me. Bobby Knight, Brian Osborn. Both of them really knowledgeable on the lights themselves, also on training, on what you use the light for and what you don't use the light for. I think we're going to start out today with a weapons-mounted light because this is what I get the most questions about on email, on social media. What weapons-mounted light should I use and how should I use it? So Brian, why don't you step in and let's talk a little bit about weapons lights.
Hi Michael, how you doing?
Good to see you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
When we talk about weapons lights, the first thing people say is, I use this to search my house, right? Well, the problem with that is, and this is a CERT trainer, this is not a gun. All the thing it can ever shoot is a beam of light. There are no bullets. So, the first issue with a weapons-mounted light, it's on, I'm searching with it, I come around the corner and look, I get you. I don't want to shoot you. It's conceivable that you have people in your house that you don't want to shoot. Even your kids, okay? You may be really angry with them, but you don't want to be pointing a live gun at them. Brian, explain how that works.
Well, obviously when we're searching a room or in our house, a handheld light is probably best for those things so that we're not pointing a firearm at someone that we don't want to inadvertently shoot. But when we do transition to using a weapon-mounted light, we're using that in an application where we've already identified that threat, or perhaps one of our hands isn't free to use that handheld light, and we can use that light in another safe manner to search. It's a little more advanced technique that takes some practice, though.
Now, the first weapons-mounted light, it's like, oh boy, everybody got the same one because it was the only one there is. And now there's a lot of different options. Streamlight has a lot of different options. Can you take us a little bit through what people can expect?
Well, what you're going to expect when you find a Streamlight flashlight is something that's very durable. We design our lights so that they're going to last from all the repetitive recoil that's coming through a firearm system while flooding a room with a lot of light.
Now, this particular light has a green laser in it. Advantage of a green laser, it's a lot more visible during daylight. Overall, would you say to the homeowner, you should have a laser in addition to the light?
I think it's a great idea. There's several different applications that are coming into play with a laser that a lot of people don't think about. First and foremost is, when are we probably going to need this light and laser combination?
Middle of the night.
Middle of the night. And a lot of us, as we get older, we're needing reading glasses. We don't see as well. And we're also getting startled awake. Our vision isn't at its peak. By having a laser, either green or red, out on that suspect or that bad guy, it's a lot easier to identify that where a round is going to impact.
So the key point with a laser is you look at the threat, and the threat conveniently has a dot on it that's going to tell you where that bullet goes. Let's step over to the range, put some rounds down range, show how it works.
Great idea.
I see we have a couple of options here in Glock world, Brian. The TLR-6, which is mounted on the trigger guard, light laser, and then the TLR-2, light laser mounted on the rail.
Correct.
So go ahead and load it up.
Yep, load them up. Let's try them out and see how those different lights and laser combos work on identifying a threat and a non-threat target.
Here we have the good twin. We don't want to shoot him because he's only drinking. Bad twin. A little bit heavier system here. Not too much heavier.
Weight's not too bad.
Same thing though. Finger operated. Good twin. Bad twin. We've got lots more illuminating information from Streamlight when Shooting Gallery returns. Shooting Gallery is brought to you by Streamlight. Heroes trust Streamlight.